Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed about the SI system. In the SI system, there will be 7 fundamental quantities and 2 derived quantities. 7 fundamental quantities and 2 supplementary quantities will be there in the SI system. What are that? Length, mass, time, thermodynamic temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, quantity of matter. Supplementary quantities will be plane angle and solid angle. What are the units we yesterday discussed? Then how we scientists defined that unit? Let us see. So length unit will be meter. Meter means how much length you know. Meter scales will be there. You people are using 30 centimeter scales. Using that 100 centimeter will be called as 1 meter. Meter means how much you know. How scientists defined that meter you see. Meter is the length of the path. Meter is the length of the path travelled by light. Length of the travelled by light in vacuum in 1 by 299 792 450th part of a second. That is called 1 meter. This is the definition given by the scientists for the meter. So in 1 second, light will travel how much distance? 299 792 458 meters it will travel. We will take this as approximate value as 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Like that we will take. Is it clear? Understand? In 1 second time, light will travel this distance. Means 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second it will travel. To travel 1 meter, how much time it is taking? 299 792 450th part of second. So in this time, light will travel 1 meter. So meter definition is distance travelled by the light in a time of 1 by 299 792 458 second is called 1 meter. In that format, we will define the meter, and in theory questions this will be there. 1 meter is the distance travelled by the light in a time of 1 by 299 792 458. Like 3-4 options they will give. We have to mark the correct option. If the point is clear, so meter will be defined like this. Meter is the length of the path travelled by light in vacuum. In this time is called meter. Next, time unit will be, next mass we will consider. Mass unit will be kilogram. Length, mass, time. Mass unit will be kilogram. How scientists defined kilogram? 1 kilogram means how much you can imagine. 1 kg of sugar you are purchasing. 1 kg of vegetables you are purchasing. 1 kg means how much? You know about it. then how it will be defined? So, the mass of a cylinder, the mass of a cylinder of platinum iridium alloy, platinum iridium alloy kept in the International Bureau of in Paris. Okay, International Bureau of Weights and Measurements. International Bureau of Weights and Measurements. They kept one platinum iridium cylinder of platinum iridium alloy. They mentioned its mass is 1 kg. This cylinder, scientists made one cylinder. This cylinder mass is 1 kg. Anything mass equal to this one, all people should call it as 1 kg. Like that they defined. So the mass of the platinum iridium cylinder kept in the International Bureau of Weights and Measurements in Paris, that will be called as the kilogram. Is my point is clear? The mass of platinum iridium cylinder kept at International Bureau of Weights and Measurements, that will be called as the kilogram. That is the definition of kilogram. Next, what is the definition of time? Time unit will be second. So, second definition, not time definition. What is the definition of second? So, it is the duration, it is the duration of 9, 192, 631, 770 periods of radiation. Periods of radiation corresponding to unperturbed transition between two hyperfine lines of ground state of cesium 133 at 1 second means how much time you know, but how it will be defined, that is little bit interesting. How it will be defined, see, ground state of cesium 133 atoms we are taking. Cesium 133 atom which is in the ground state. In that what will happen? Energy will transfer from one level to another level To make this number of transitions, how much time it is taking, that will be called as the second. Time taken to complete how many periods of radiation? 9, 120, 192, 631, 770. This much transitions, number of transitions to take place. How much time it is taking, that will be called as the second. Means how much for time for one transition, how much it is small, you imagine. So 9, 192, 631, 770 transitions is taking place in cesium-133 atom. How much time it is taking? That time will be called as the second. Is it clear? Yesterday we gave SI system units. So length unit will be meter, mass unit will be kilogram, time unit will be second, temperature unit will be Kelvin, current unit will be ampere. Next, luminous intensity unit will be candela, amount of substance, quantity of matter unit will be mole. Like that we defined the quantity, we gave the units for them. How the units will be defined? We are taking 2-3 examples for that. Meter means what? 1 by 299, 792, 458 part of second. How much distance traveled by the light? That will be called as the meter. Mass of the platinum iridium cylinder kept at the International Bureau of Weights and Measurements in Paris. That will be called as the kilogram. So in ground state of cesium-133 atom, to make this number of transitions, how much time it is taking, that time will be called as the 1 second. Like this will comes in each and every lesson when the topic is starting. We are defining the quantities like this. Is it clear? What is meant by radian, what is meant by steradian, what is meant by Kelvin, what is meant by ampere. In each and every lesson that definitions will come. At that time we will discuss. This is the definition of that length, mass and time. Next, after finishing of that, next we will discuss what are the rules for writing the SI units. Rules for writing the SI units. If you want to write full name of the unit, named after a scientist, full name of units named after a scientist, it should start with small letter. For example, Newton is there. Newton we have to write like this. This is correct. If you write like this Newton, that is wrong. Clear? If we want to mention the full name of the scientist, if a full name of the unit, if the unit is named after a scientist, then you have to write with a small letter. Ampere is the name of the scientist. This is correct. This is wrong. H. This is right. This will be wrong. So letter should be, unit should be start with small letter. If you want to write full. Okay. And next, if you want to symbols, symbol should start with capital letter. Symbol should start with capital letter. So, names of the scientists only. Newton symbol is what? Capital N. Ampere symbol is what? Capital A. Hertz symbol is HZ. So, if the unit is named after a scientist, the symbols of that unit should use capital letters. That is the second one. Next, punctuation marks should not be used in between or at the ends of the punctuation marks. No punctuation marks will be used. What is the meaning of that? See, for example, 10 kilogram is there. If I write like this is wrong. So you no need to place full stop, comma at the end or in between them, k dot g. This is wrong. So punctuation marks 10 kg, comma, this is wrong. 10 k, comma, g, this is wrong. So no punctuation marks will be used at the end or in between the units. Clear? No punctuation marks will be used at the end or in between the symbols of the units. For symbol or for unit, whatever it may be, same rule will be used. Next, units will not be plural. They are singular. Units will be singular. Already we discussed yesterday. 10 meters is wrong. 10 meter is correct. 20 kg is correct. 20 kgs is wrong. Clear? Units will be 30 seconds is wrong. 30 second is correct. Units should be in singular. Unit should not be in plural form. These are the 4 rules for writing the SI units. What are the 4 rules? What is the first one? If the unit is named after a scientist, if you want to write full name of the unit, you should start that with small letter. Symbols of the units named after a scientist should start with capital letter. Like that the scientists follow this adoption. So we will also follow the same thing. Next, no punctuation marks will be used at the end or in between the unit symbols. Units are symbols. Next, units will not be plural. Units will be singular. Okay, listen what we are discussing in this class. Yesterday we finished SI system units. In this class what we are doing, how they will be defined. Out of 7, for 3 quantities I defined how the definitions will be there. Remaining definitions at this junction of time no need. They will come in the respective lessons. Heat unit will start. Then in that heat unit, what is meant by Kelvin, we will define there. Electricity part will start. Their electric current unit will be ampere. How ampere will be defined, we will discuss there. And this, if we define also, how clarity will not come for you. From the derivations, how we will define, we will discuss there. Light intensity will be there, luminous intensity, candela, quantity of matter that will comes in the optics part. There we will define plane angle, solid angle, radian and steradian. We will define them in the rotatory motion. Like that we will follow. Clear? Next, after finishing of that, what are the rules for writing the SI symbols, SI units? We discussed that one. Next, important part, next will be dimensions. What is meant by dimensions and what are the dimensional formulae? So totally around 90 dimensional formula will be there in this lesson. In the examination also, problems will be there only on the dimensional formulas. Little bit applications will be there on the dimensional formulae. We will discuss what are that in the 11th and 12th class. Around we will use 90 physical quantities. There may be more also. But here we are using in physics, there may be more number of physical quantities also. But confined to 11th and 12th, we are using around 90 dimensional formulas. For each and every one, what is the dimensional formula? What is the formula? You have to memorize. Understand? There is no way you have to memorize the dimensional formulas, that's it. In the examination, they will ask, what is the dimensional formula of velocity? What is the dimensional formula of force? What is the dimensional formula of temperature? They will ask, you have to mark the answer for that. For that there is no alternative way. You have to memorize each and every dimensional formula, and these are simple. By practice, easily you can able to understand, you can easily represent dimensional formulas. Okay? How dimensions will be defined and what are the dimensional formulas of different physical quantities we will discuss. Along with me, when I am something writing on the board, you people also try to write along with me, then follow up and interest in the class will come. Just don't listen just like, don't see like a movie. Take one notebook, write the important points, what's going in the classroom. Now dimensions. The powers of fundamental quantities. The power of fundamental quantities which we have to raise to represent the power or the powers of fundamental quantities which we have to raise to represent a physical quantity is called or are called, you use plural, no? The powers of fundamental quantities which we have to raise to represent a physical quantity are called dimensions. Those are called dimensions. So clear my point? Next. Definition little bit, what are the powers, how we will raise, like that you may have a doubt, we will discuss about that. Next, what is meant by dimensional formula? What is meant by dimensional formula? formula containing fundamental quantities. Formula containing fundamental quantities to represent a physical quantity. To represent a physical quantity is called dimensional formula. Is it clear? Formula containing fundamental quantities to represent a physical quantity, that will be called as the dimensional formula. The powers of the fundamental quantities which we had to raise to represent a physical quantity are called dimensions. By writing the dimensions easily, you can understand what is the meaning of dimensions and dimensional formulae. All of you write along with me, then you can be able to understand what are dimensions and what are dimensional formulae. So totally 90 dimensional formula will be there. 90 physical quantities. Each physical quantity is having some dimensional formula. You have to memorize each and every dimensional formula. No alternative thing will be there. Divide the notes like this. Serial number, physical quantity. Next, formula. Next, dimensional formula. Serial number, physical quantity, formula, dimensional formula. Remember, here you have to write 90 dimensional formulas, one after another you have to write. Take one more rough paper also, how to write these dimensional formulas. So totally how many fundamental quantities are there? 7 fundamental quantities are there. 7 fundamental quantities. Dimensional formulas are what? First one will be length. Fundamental quantities won't have any formulas. They are independent. They don't have any formulas. For length, dimensional formula will be L. You have to represent that in the square bracket like this. So what is the dimensional formula of length? L. That should be kept in the square bracket like this. Next, mass. No formula because it is a fundamental quantity. Its dimensional formula will be m. So mass dimensional formula will be m, capital M. Length dimensional formula will be capital L. What is the use of these dimensions? Everything one by one we will comes like this. So you just follow. Next, length, mass, time. Time is also a fundamental quantity. Its dimensional formula will be T. Time, T. Next, fourth, temperature. Temperature is a fundamental quantity. Its dimensional formula will be K. We can use theta also. In some books they will use theta. Theta is also correct. K is also correct. That is the dimensional formula of temperature. Next, current, electric current. You should write along with me, then only clarity will come on that in the classroom. What we will do, you write, you people will be in front of us. How many are writing, we can easily able to understand. Here, because of this online, who is writing, who are listening, everything will be little bit, you should be little bit self-disciplined. So, follow my instructions. When I am saying write means you write serial number, physical quantity, formula, dimensional formula. Fundamental quantities won't have formulae. So 7 fundamental quantities will be there. They don't have any formulae. Their dimensional formulas are L, M, T, temperature K or theta, electric current A or I, both are correct only. Next, luminous intensity. Luminous intensity for this dimensional formula CD, symbol and dimensional formula both are same for this. Next, quantity of matter. Quantity of matter, this will be mole, MOL. Symbol and dimensional formula will be same for it. So what you have to remember up to now, what you learned, length dimensional formula is L. Mass dimensional formula is M. This power is there, na? L means L power 1 is there. That will be called dimension. This entire will be called dimensional formula. So dimensional formula means this one entire. What is the dimensions of length means 1. This power will be called dimension. This formula will be called dimensional formula. You have to remember all of this. And here one more thing. When we are writing the one dimensional formula for one quantity, previous dimensional formulas you had to memorize. You had to prepare that dimensional formula, then only writing the dimensional formulas will be easy. Clear? Previous you should memorize. So 7 completed na? All fundamental quantities. Next, 8, area. Area dimensional formula will be, if it is a rectangle, length into breadth. If it is a square, length into length. So L square. So area formula will be length into breadth. Clear? So length dimensional formula is what? L. Breadth is also a form of length. Breadth will also, that is a form of length. Breadth also we will measure in meter or centimeter, like that we will measure. So it is also a form of length, L into L. Totally it will be L square. So what is the dimensional formula of area? L square. Clear? Next you have to keep that in the square brackets, you remember. Next, after area it will be volume. Volume will be length into breadth into height, length into breadth into thickness, or L cube for a cube. Like that different formulas will come in different volume of the cylinder, pi r square L, pi r square L, volume of the cylinder. volume of the sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is volume of the sphere. This is volume of the cylinder. Basic formula, length into breadth into height. Now tell me what is the dimensional formula? L, L, L. Breadth and height are also forms of length only. So this value will be L cube. No sir, I will use this formula. Yes, you use. Pi is a constant. Constant means number. Number don't have any dimensions. Radius. Radius is a form of length only. This is length. If you write for this, what will happen? Radius square means L square. Length means L. So totally how much you got? L cube only. Sir, I will use this formula. Yes, you can. 4 by 3, it is a number. Pi is also a number. 22 by 7, 3.14, that is a number. These not having numbers don't have any dimensions. So this part don't have any dimension. R cube. R will be L. So this value will be L cube. So that is the dimensional formula. R is radius. Radius is a form of length only. R cube means L cube. Same we will get. Is my point is understanding? So volume dimensional formula will be L cube. Next, density. Density formula will be mass by volume. Mass by volume, that will be density. Okay. Mass dimensional formula is what? M. Capital M. Volume dimensional formula just now we derived, that will be L cube. So what we will get here? M by L cube. Mass place capital M. Volume place L cube. So how much we are getting here? M L power minus 3. M L power minus 3, that is the dimensional formula of density. Now 10 are completed, still 80 are there. What are the quantities which are coming all in 11th and 12th in all chapters? Totally 30 chapters are there. In each chapter we will learn 4-5 physical quantities. Then each and every lesson, how many physical quantities are coming, all we will write here. One by one, we will learn the dimensional formula, and you have to memorize the dimensional formula. You remember. You have to memorize the dimensional formula. In the examination, when you are trying to do, yes sir, density is mass by volume. So mass is M, volume is L cube. So ML, this is simple only. I will derive means it takes time, it will wastage of time. Blindly you had density ML power minus 3. Like that you had volume L cube, area L square. Like that you should tell in the exam, write in the examination. Clear? Then only chances are there for succeeding the examination. Next remaining we will do one by one. 10 completed, serial number, physical quantity, formula, dimensional formula. Okay? One by one we will discuss. Next, 11th. Density completed na. Next, velocity. velocity symbol will be small v. Initial velocity will be there, final velocity will be there, any velocity. Okay, we have to use the same. Velocity symbol will be v. Tell me the formula for velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Velocity is equal to displacement. Will increase this gap. Displacement by time. Displacement is a form of length. Is it understanding? Displacement is a form of length. So this is L, this is time dimensional formula T. So how much we will get here? L by T. So L T power minus 1. That is the dimensional formula of velocity. Is this clear point? What is the dimensional formula of velocity means? L T power minus 1. Next. After velocity, next acceleration. Acceleration is indicated by the letter small a. Acceleration, how it will be defined? The rate of change of velocity will be called acceleration. So, change in velocity by time. A is equal to change in velocity by time. So this is the formula for this A value. Change in velocity by time. Change in velocity will be LT power minus 1. Velocity and change in velocity will have same dimensions. That will be LT power minus 1. Time will be T. So this value finally LT power minus 2. Velocity and change in velocity will have the same dimensional formula. What is the meaning of that? For example, from 20 meter, you subtract 8 meter. What is the answer? Obviously 12 meter. It is not 12 kg. Na? From 20 meter, if you subtract 8 meter, answer will be 12 meter. It will not be 12 kg. So, physical quantity and difference in the physical quantity will have the same dimensions, same units. So, velocity dimensional formula is how much? LT power minus 1. Velocity dimensional formula LT power minus 1. Change in velocity dimensional formula will also be equal to LT power minus 1. LT power minus 1 by T. So this value will be LT power minus 2. Now try to understand what are dimensions and what are dimensional formulae. This entire will be called dimensional formula. What is the dimensional formula of acceleration? Means you have to write LT power minus 2. What is dimensions? The powers of the fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities are MLT, that 7 are there, na? Those are fundamental quantities. The powers of the fundamental quantities which we had to raise to represent a physical quantity Those powers are called as the dimensions. So here question will be like this. What is the dimensions of length? What is the dimensions of length in acceleration? That will be 1. Here 1 is there. What is the dimensions of time in acceleration? -2. Like this questions will be there. What is the dimensions of length in acceleration? Means 1. What is the dimensions of time in acceleration? Means -2. What is the dimensions of mass in acceleration? Tell the answer for this. What is the dimensions of mass in the acceleration? There is no mass here. M is not. So this will be 0. What is the dimensions of ampere or current? What is the dimensions of current in acceleration? No, it is not there. So it will be 0. Clear? That power will be called dimension. That total formula will be called dimensional formula. So formula containing the fundamental quantities, which is representing the physical quantity, that will be called dimensional formula. Power is called dimensions. Clear? Up to now 12 dimensional formulas are completed. On an average per class 30 to 40 dimensional formulas we will complete. You have to memorize each and every dimensional formula you remember. Okay. Next, momentum. Momentum symbol will be P. Symbol of the momentum will be P. Formula for momentum is equal to m into v. Mass into velocity, that will be called as the momentum. Clear? Then what is the dimensional formula for this? For m, this will be m. For velocity, ml, velocity lt power -1. Product of mass and velocity will be called momentum. So ml t power -1, that will be the momentum's dimensional formula. Clear? Now you tell me what is the dimensions of mass in the momentum. What is the dimensions of mass in momentum? 1. What is the dimensions of length in momentum? 1. What is the dimensions of time in momentum? -1. Like this questions will be there. Some more physical quantities. Force. Force is indicated by the letter F. Okay, all 11th and 12th, in all 30 lessons, how many physical quantities are there? All will come here. Here, what is that quantity also? You may not know. You don't know about that also. Some quantities. Force means, yeah, some idea will be there for you. These terms will come for you in the 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So force means what? You can imagine. Some quantities you don't know. Viscosity, you don't know. Maybe surface tension, you may don't know. Like that something. Inductance, definitely you don't know. Capacitance, capacitance it may comes in the 10th class. Like that, what are the quantities which are coming in all the 30 lessons? All we are writing here. Some quantities you may know, some quantities you may don't know, but each and every quantity in that particular lesson clearly we will explain. Understanding? At this junction of time, how your mindset will be there for this quantity. This is the formula. You have to memorize and you have to write the dimensional formula for that. Like that it should be there. Next, physical quantity will be force. Force formula anybody know? MA. Mass dimensional formula will be how much? M. What is the acceleration dimensional formula? You have to memorize that one. That's what I am saying. Already previous quantities what they are coming na, you have to memorize. Here again acceleration is equal to change in the velocity by time. Velocity will be displacement by time. Like that when you are trying to derive here, it takes time. That's why what I am saying, you memorize each and every dimensional formula, then that will be useful for deriving the next. What is the dimensional formula for acceleration now? L t power minus 2. So, force dimensional formula will be ml t power minus 2. Is it clear? You have to memorize it. This force will come in the next step. Then at that time you are trying to derive the formula for force, the dimensional formula for force, it will be time consuming. ml t power minus 2 is the dimensional formula for force. Like that you have to memorize. Next, what is meant by impulse? Impulse is indicated by the letter J. J is equal to F into T. Force into time. Impulse means what? Large amount of force is acted on a body in a short interval of time. Then that force is called impulsive force. That time will be called impulsive time. That product will be called impulse. Large amount of force is acting on a body in a short interval of time. For example, nails are there. You are inserting the nails in the wall with the help of a hammer. This is one nail. Using hammer you are beating that nail. So nail is inserting into the wall. Let it be. Here what will happen? The time of contact between a hammer and a nail will be very less. But that hammer is applying large amount of force on the nail. Then that time will be called impulsive time. That force will be called impulsive force. Anybody slaps you, then the time of contact between the hand and your cheeks will be very less. But force applied by them will be very large. That force will be called impulsive force. That time will be called impulsive time. That product will be called impulse. Here all will come like this. We will define what are that quantities in the respective lessons. In this lesson, just you prepare the formula. You learn how to write the dimensional formula for that. That is more than enough at this junction of time. Now tell me force dimensional formula. ml t power minus 2. Already here we derived. Time dimensional formula is what? T. So t power 1, t power minus 2 means t power minus ml t power minus 1. This is the dimensional formula. for impulse. Like this, I am saying 90 quantities are there. Around 2 lectures will be required to write each and every dimensional formula. You have to memorize that dimensional formula. Remember, in this class, what we discussed, just for my satisfaction, I will tell. Initially, I defined 3: meter, kilogram, second. These 3 definitions, how they will be defined, that we discussed in this class. Next, rules for writing SI units and symbols. SI units and symbols, what are the rules? Full name of the scientist is there. It should start with a small letter. Symbol, scientist names, symbols are there. You should start with capital letter. Next, symbols, punctuation marks should not be there in between or at the ends of the units or symbols. Next, plural form of the symbols or units are not allowed. That is completed. Rules for writing SI symbols. And next, what are dimensions? What are dimensional formula? What is? And dimensional formula of different physical quantities. That I am discussing. I wrote 15 dimensional formulae up to now. Clear? Remaining we will continue from here, from 16 onwards. How many quantities are there, one by one, we will teach in the next coming lessons. Okay, thank you.